everyone, I'm Dallas Prince. I'm actually representing myself right now on a YouTube show. Kimberly Wells had to run downstairs. There was a bit of a show emergency, if you will, that she needed to attend to. So she's going to be on the air somewhere else, and my live show for you will just be me today. So we're going to have probably a lot more fun because I have no idea how I'm going to do all of this. But there's a couple of things I do know. In taking my own designs and representing and hosting this show myself, I'm going to take a little liberty and show you some things that I think sometimes you don't know about and give you a little bit more information about where the design came from and why it's here today. So starting with this, and might I just say that when it comes to item numbers and prices, bear with me on that too. So we're in a studio, a very different studio at Evine, where we're upstairs. I have a cart full of jewelry here. I'm going to start with what I believe are my favorites. So here's the thing. There is a Tanzanite beaded set that I introduced at a show live from LA with Fatima not too long ago, just about 3 months ago. It sold out completely, and when I was able to bring back just a few of them, well, I found out that they were going to be in this show today. So you're actually looking at the tassel, and honestly, for the amount of Tanzanite in here, and I will talk about that, for the amount of Tanzanite in here, you're going to love these prices. So there is a tassel pendant. 178246 is the item number, and that's probably the best price of all of these because it's down at a very low $197.99. There is also this amazing multi-strand Tanzanite bracelet. And I'm just going to twirl this around for you so you can see the amount of Tanzanite in this bracelet. This is really something because all of this Tanzanite is micro-faceted beads. Now that alone, I will tell you about, is really an amazing feat to do. Micro-faceting is the smallest faceting they can do on beads. The end caps are fabulous. This matches the pendant and the earring that you're about to see. And this is a multi-ring toggle clasp so that you can adjust the size of this bracelet. So now I have to pick up the earrings and show that to you. The earrings are what really set off the entire set early on. Because when I introduced these and I sold these with Fatima, she had them on, and with her skin, and I mean, it was just stunning. The thing about the set is this. Do you see right here? That's all Marquise Tanzanite. And just having those in this set, the Marquise themselves, along with the faceted beads, really, really stunning. Now I want to talk about the earrings. The item number on the earrings is 178247. And the earrings are only $319.99. Now, for some of you, you're saying, well, now wait a second, Dallas, that might be a little high. But honestly, it's not, because of the amount of Tanzanite in these, and the amount of labor, and casting, and finishing, and polishing, and the jumbo clutchbacks. You know, when I'm talking about my own jewelry, there is nothing that's going to get in the way of my giving you the facts about what is really in this earring. So take a look at this. Micro-faceting, look at the amount of strands, look how perfectly they're done. And this cap that I designed, I had no idea when I designed. I wanted movement in the beads. I wanted them to swirl around the cap and then have a little flutter skirt. Now, I smile when I say that because I think the flutter skirt on these earrings really did make the earring. It's just different. It's stunning. And honestly, these prices are quite good for all of this set. Now, I'm going to put the earrings down. I want to talk about the pendant because this pendant actually was, in a very recent show, it was a kind of a shared top value. So it was at a very special price. For some crazy reason, they have decided to give us that same price today. So the pendant has a longer gauge to it, a longer set of strands on the pendant. So it's a little bit more dramatic. Now I'm going to take this off the stand if that's okay with you guys. Is that all right? Okay. So I'm going to move this for 1 second. Here's what I want you to see. Take a look at this. This is drama. This is what I look for. See, the longer strands in this really do set this off. It has the same cap, the same marquise on the top, but it has an enhancer bail. But all of these strands in that longer gauge, quite honestly, I would love it if the earring were also this long. But I think some of you might not want to wear it that long. But let's just take a look at this. Now, for all of you looking at this, I just had this in my show with Kimberly downstairs, and that is my award-winning Pink Peony Spinel ring that was the Spectrum Award winner. So I'm going to just recap what we had in the Tanzanite pieces. You had the pendant. The enhancer pendant was item number 178246 for $197.99. You had the earrings. The item number was 178247 at a mere $319.99. Now the bracelet, I will say, that item number is 180215, and it is $474.99, but sheer carriage alone carries that price. Worth it, worth it, worth it. So I'm Dallas Prince, and I was supposed to be doing a YouTube show with Kimberly Wells. She is downstairs, called to an emergency on-air show. So I am by myself today, and I hope that you'll stick around with me, because if you have any questions or anything else, we will try to get those answered for you. I do have an iPad here. If anyone is tuning in and you have questions, let me know, and I will try to do that with you. Now, okay, this next set is very special to me, because this actually belongs in the Ocean Dreams collection, and I think some of you may have seen parts of this. The Ocean Dreams collection became something very special to me because of the amount of carvings that we could do. Now, these are a larger gauge everything. You have an earring set. This is the white mother of pearl version. And then take a look at this. Right on the top of this earring. Do you see that? So that's the celestial part of this earring. And I used this celestial element throughout an entire collection called Celestial Ocean Dreams. Now I'm going to have them move just down to this carving. This carving has the man in the moon. Literally, it is a moon carving that goes down into all this fabulous scroll work. Absolutely amazing. The item number is 179653. This entire earring in the white mother of pearl or the black mother of pearl is only $199.99. And you know, I don't ever mention value pay. I always assume that customers really know what that is. The value payment on this is $33.33. Not bad. So I will show these in just a moment, but you have a coordinating pendant that also goes with these. Now, whether you get the earrings or the pendant, I will say that the gauge of these is probably your determining factor. I Dallasize these to the hilt. They are the largest gauge mother of pearl that I have ever put into two pieces, the pendant and the earring. They have a sterling silver frame on them. The pendant has the celestial star hanging from the bottom of the pendant, and I placed the enhancer bail on the top. So on the black mother of pearl, you have a purple amethyst in the celestial star. And on the white mother of pearl, you have a blue topaz in that celestial star. And that goes through, holds all the way through to the earrings. You have those coordinating gemstones in those. So it's $169.99 for this pendant. I'm actually going to take one of these pendants off of this because you need to see the gauge of this. Take a look. Now I happen to have on mother of pearl right now. I'm going to step right here. Is that okay? I have mother of pearl on right now. Look how this looks. This is insane. You know something? The necklace I have on has a toggle clasp on the back of it with 2 rings. I could literally take this pendant off this chain, even though it comes with the chain, and put it on this other mother of pearl necklace on one of those toggle rings, and you would have the most high-end, insane necklace ever for very, very little investment. Now, I love these. I hope that you do too, and I hope that as you look at the Celestial Ocean Dreams collection, you'll find something as perfect as these pieces to get into your jewelry wardrobe. Oh my goodness, really? I get to do an emerald ring? I didn't even know we had this. My emerald Etruscan ring is here. I have no words.
All right, yeah, some people are saying hi on Facebook right there.
Oh my goodness. Tiffany B, hi. Barbara is watching. Mark Ferrer is watching. Oh, this is so nice. I'm glad you guys have tuned in. Joe has tuned in. I thank you guys. This is a lot of fun for me, actually. Most people don't know this, but I was a host first. 20 years ago. How does time fly like that? And there's probably customers out there that watched me back then as well. All right, so I should take off this fabulous Spectrum Award-winning ring, and I'll put this just aside over here for a second. So here's what I would like to do for you. Let me tell you first that this is an Etruscan band ring, and for an Etruscan band ring to be in gorgeous emeralds, I cannot begin to tell you what that meant to me. I've never brought a lot of emeralds into this network, not in all of these years, but having emeralds in this really makes a difference to me because these emeralds are amazing. Look how clean they are. Look at the color of these. You've got 1.76 carats in 3 single emeralds in an oval cut plus 2 pairs. They're surrounded by white zircon. The item number is 181292. Now, here's what's important to me. In any type of, oh, Caitlin is tuned in now. That's very nice. And Jamie, oh, how lovely. So for this, true Etruscan means this. You have bezel setting, you have beading, you have heft in the band. The band is always an extra gauge width. You have a lot of sterling silver here. This entire ring is, of course, bathed in 14 karat yellow gold. Now, let's just take a look at this. Look at what you're getting here. This gorgeous piece for $299 with emeralds, with a carat 76 in emerald. I will tell you that most people would never consider that price for a ring like this. They would think that that's too low, there must be something wrong with it. There is not. This is an astoundingly low price for emeralds of this caliber. And I will also let you know that these are Brazilian emeralds. Oh, I have a set coming up you're going to love. Now, I am not certain about the sizes that are left on this ring. So if you can go online and check that, I will try to get the sizing that's left for you momentarily. Okay? Thank you, Jamie. Oh my gosh, I love this ring. This is hard for me because I just want to sit here and have a jewelry party and try everything on. You know that. So I'm going to keep this ring right here for just a second while we move to a couple of other things. Oh, you put the pendant on the necklace. You're so good. So you're about to see a Rhodochrosite set. Rhodochrosite for me is probably the best of all mineral opaques. Rhodochrosite is pink. It has these fabulous growth lines where you see the calcium deposits and the mineral deposits in the gemstone itself. But when I came out with this set, it started with just a couple of pieces. It started with an earring and then a ring, and then I finally just introduced this necklace less than a month ago in Los Angeles. This is Rhodochrosite rondelles, all fully hand knotted. The item number is 180572. And you know, this is another thing that when I say this is undervalued, I have to stress that, because the pearl alone in this pearl measures enormous size for a Baroque pearl that has nacre on it so pretty it will make you cry. This pearl will make you cry. And then when you see that it is attached to all rhodochrosite, amazing. So knowing that you can do this necklace at just $199, let's just talk about the earrings for a second. So I think what I want to do, I want to show these next to this bead, because what you're going to see are the different calibers, the different types of rhodochrosite. When you get into the larger stones, what you see in those growth lines. So this is the rhodochrosite earring. It is very vintage. It is very fabulous. But on the top of this, before we go any further, I have to tell you what's on the top of this. This is Malaya Garnet. Malaya Garnet is the most highly collectible garnet right now, next to the Malawi Garnet. Those are two areas next to each other, two mines that turn out pink garnet. Unlike rhodolite that is plum, Malawi and Malaya are pink garnets. So this rhodochrosite earring, you can see this next to these beads. See, the beads are a little bit more opaque, a little bit more unique in color, and the growth lines that you see in the larger rhodochrosite, that's all there. That's what makes the canvas so pretty for rhodochrosite. We love, love, love them.
Excuse me.
Yes.
May I cut in, please?
No.
Oh, bye.
You left me. You left me.
There was an emergency on the air.
And I am now alone by myself
and I'm
doing a show.
barefoot, because I ran up here from the studio barefoot
This
to
has
be
been
with you.
hysterical, by the way. But
Did you tell everybody what happened?
well, I said you had a show emergency.
A show our
It
guest,
wa-
we couldn't find her, so I had to go on the air quickly with Christine
Is that what happened?
for the last 20 minutes. So I was Kim Lyons. Boy, my body has changed
Whoa.
overnight. Woo! Thanks to Sarah Vito. So Dallas, you were
Yes.
talking about rhodochrosite, right?
Rhodochrosite.
And I wanted to bring you another piece,
The pendant.
the pendant.
Oh, my.
Oh, my is right.
See, so when I start a collection, and Kimberly knows this very well now
Hi,
because
everybody.
she just had to deal. I'm so glad you're back.
Are you talking to anybody?
Well, yeah, some people said, hey,
Oh,
see,
hey,
Mark
Barbara.
and
Hi,
Joe and
Mark.
Tiffany and Caitlin and
Jamie is watching.
Jamie.
Yeah, big
yeah,
deal.
I know.
Okay.
So I was talking about this as a collection because it always starts with one piece. And the popularity of that piece will instill me to, of course, grow the collection in a particular stone or a particular, if it's a style of a design, I will go in that direction. But rhodochrosite, by far one of my favorite mineral stones because it's pink. It's pink. We love pink. Look at this.
Were you showing this ring that I
Well,
put
I was
on
wearing
earlier?
it until I had to show my fabulous emerald Etruscan ring.
Oh, yes. Okay, so here's the story. Online Live, we have about 10 minutes remaining.
Okay.
We're going to speed shot through some more items for you as well. But if you missed anything, everything that Dallas and I have on was
Yes.
in our show live last hour, so do not miss out. The earrings are 178602, rhodocite, garnet, and zircon. Are we scooting along?
Yeah.
Is it that time? Okay, we're going to scoot. Keep saying hello. What time are you back, my dear?
I am back from, good question, 7 to 9 Eastern with Lynn Shocker.
Oh, that's going to be fun. Okay. Are we at number 11 or where are we?
11.
This is number 11?
Oh, sorry. 10.
Okay.
I lied.
Jamie is lying to me. There's been too much going on.
I know.
Okay, so this pendant, 180214, is $179.99, 18-inch extender with, of course, the 18-inch necklace with a 3-inch extender. Why do you choose colors? Have you bragged on yourself at all as far as your design and color
Really?
and all that?
No.
Not really?
I mean, I was talking about the designs, you know, and all of that.
Designs. I'm sorry,
Well, I'm
cover
the-
girl.
Yes, I'm a cover girl.
Designs, right? What's it like to be a cover girl?
Can I just tell you that one of the coolest things that happened to me, honestly, after winning the first Spectrum Award,
Yeah.
it happened to be a year where they were using Morena Bassarin. I mean, I think at this point, just about everyone on the planet knows her, but she was the cover girl that year, and it was, she wore my my Twilight blush earrings,
Very
Morganite
cool.
earrings, on the cover of everything, and I adore her.
Oh man.
So that was a magic moment for me.
I bet it
there's
sure
also a ring
was.
to go with this.
Yes. So we've gone out of order clearly. Okay. So we have for you the Fleur-De-Lis ring. We haven't shown that yet.
No.
Okay. How are we like on number 10 when we haven't shown number 7? Just curious.
That was my bad. It was my bad.
Oh, okay.
Because it was all in front of me in a whole vignette,
I was
so I just kind
organized,
of, went.
and then I left the studio. Jamie's like, "Could you just go away again?" So the ring is 178589.
Yes. Let's take a look at this. Because
$129.99 nice. For the ring, and it's a 20 by 13.
Well, when you see it, it is amazing. It's in a
Yeah.
crown setting. I'm sort of known for that with the last name of Prince. So, but the crown setting on this is really unique in the way it's scalloped and the way the prongs are built in this. So this ring, along with the earrings, and you can see once again why I love Rhodochrosite.
Gorgeous.
It's the way the stone looks.
I know. There's a dance of color play to
Yeah.
this that I think is beautiful. Notice that Dallas and I, of course, both wearing shades of pink because we're thinking of summer. We're thinking of being out in the garden, being out on the boat, having the reflections of the light. Look at that crown. Just the beadwork alone on the crown is second to none. By the way, HB says dynamic duo. Hey girl, thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, I was missing my duo.
I know, right? Now you buy the ring first, 178589, and then you add on the earrings that are right in front of Dallas, 178602. You'll enjoy reduced shipping and handling on those earrings. So with your collections being all suites, do we have to wear them together? Are we able to customize our fit?
You know, see, I think that we should, because if it were me right now and I saw Rhodochrosite and I love the color, but I only like the earrings, just know that somewhere along the way I've got Queen Bahama conch shell, I have all these other pink stones, rosy stones that will coordinate with it, that will make it special for you. So no, you can always find something else that coordinates in my collections.
With the Baroque pieces as well, and if you guys don't know, Dallas has wonderful pieces that have been featured in museums in Europe as well. She is an artist by trade. She's a kick booty, like she will kick your booty at the gym with like squats and like those wrestler type of moves and things like that. All the things that you would not expect
It's so true.
from Dallas Prince. Look out, Jamie, she will teach you to a weightlifting contest and you will lose, brother.
Well, that's given.
It's
Unless it's 12 ounces.
oh, by the way,
Good
Lori
point.
says she loves the ring and the earrings as well.
Thank
For
you, Lauren.
someone who's never shopped for a Dallas Prince piece, what do we have to look forward to?
Quality, finishing details, exotic stones. I put more into one single piece of jewelry than most people put into an entire collection, because I am going to finish it to the highest level of the jewelry industry on every single piece.
That's lovely.
And you have my guarantee on that.
With each piece that you have here today, you've got 6 monthly interest-free value pays. That's MasterCard, Visa, American Express Discover, or our branded Evine card. Alrighty, as we continue shopping today, we want to thank you so much for tuning in. Go back online to evine.com for anything that you may have missed during our live shows. We had for you the garden party, the first time
Yes.
in 15 years.
I know,
We've done
as
the
an
entire
entire
garden.
collection.
I know, with the butterfly ring and so much more. And then we had our seaside escape. And I kept trying to copulate the two of them together. It was called a garden seaside escape. It was a seaside garden. It's like I couldn't
It
figure
was
out.
perfect. No, it was perfect.
It was perfect. Okay, let's move into the world of Mother of Pearl. We're going to begin with our bracelet, or are we starting with the necklace?
Sorry, necklace is number 11, right?
The bracelet's number 11. Okay, we'll start with whatever you want. The necklace, 180572. This, we're still on, okay, we moved along. Sorry, we have a
Wait.
different item number than
Wait
what's
for
out
it.
there
Sorry.
on our, that's okay. This is what's great about online live, is we just kind of make it a little crazy. So I guess we're continuing with the
Sorry.
Rhodochrosite and Baroque. Oh, we're not.
It's one of those days.
Okay, I think we should, because I never
Talk about it.
talked about the
Go
pearl
ahead.
initially. It's because the price
Sorry,
is
you
so
guys.
low. It's rhodochrosite in gorgeous beads, graduated, beautiful beads with a Baroque pearl that is to die for in the center of this, and it's $199. That, you know, that's when I get happy. I'm happy that that is that price. If that were in any other retail market, it would be 3 to 4 times that in sterling silver, and we know that. This is an unbelievable value in this rhodochrosite necklace with that Baroque pearl.
So I'm glad we had a chance to chat about it. It's $199.99. With our online live shows, we do not have many. Look at the exquisite quality of that Baroque pearl, the rhodochrosite that works back to, of course, that ring that you had a little bit ago. And then I'm just going to move this on down to show you the toggle closure, because we had so many enhancers in Dallas's collection that you can actually customize this piece on the toggle, clip a little enhancer on it, and have a true work of art.
It makes it that much more special.
Yes. Alrighty, last call for you, 180-572. Thank you so much for your flexibility and playing along. We're now going to move along to Mother of Pearl and Black Spinel. And we have a 4-piece suite, starting with the adjustable toggle bracelet. It's 180-222. $399.99 is the Evine price. On 6 value pays. Thumbs up from Jamie. We've got earrings, we've got a pendant and a ring, but let's start
I
here,
have
Dee.
to do this. I have to do this. Because I turned these different ways, the ends are turned differently. This is Art Deco at its finest. This is what Art Deco is supposed to look like. Honestly, this is stunning to me. Look at the mother of pearl in this, all black spinel. Now wait for it, because you're not going to believe this.
What you got?
Look at the back plates on this.
Oh, gorgeous.
Look at this entire piece for what it is, really. To put a back plate on all these large mother of pearl pieces is not common. It is unheard of in what we do, especially in television. I am telling you right now that this bracelet is worth the price of admission for this entire collection. And I still think that it is valued at the price of a ring.
Well, it's 6 carats, 24 points. There's 156 spinel, besides the oversized mother of pearl that are octagon in shape. And it is up to 8 inches in length
Yes.
at its largest point. So 180-222. Then let's move along to the earrings.
Oh
and
my
the earrings
gosh.
are
Okay.
a carat 91 total. What's fabulous about the earrings at $249.99 is the drama, the length.
you have to see the
black and
length.
white, yeah.
You have to see the length of these, but just know that they just have the wearability factor. The wearability factor to me is when you put something on and you forget you have them on, especially when it's an earring.
Right.
So can we put the camera on this to see the ruler, or is that too low? Okay. There we go. So they're at 2.5 inches. And awesome. And they also, so the amount of mother of pearl in this, you know, I wanted these to be very chic, so I gave you that huge piece of mother of pearl. Yeah, and there it is. All the back plates, they all match the bracelet, except this one has the pear cut on the very bottom of this, and I just love that. It's, the entire earring is articulated. We can show what that looks like up next to my ear or your ear
Do
to
you have
see.
them on? Are you
No,
gonna put
but
them
I'm
on?
just going to show it next to my ear.
Sure.
So take a look at this. I mean,
Now, here's the
I
thing.
want these in every color of mother of pearl.
Exactly. And look at the different shaping that you have here. The fact that you've got that beautiful pearl that is just done dangling at the bottom in the pear. You have octagon, you have cushion, you've got so many good looks. That's 180-219. We're going to move right from the earrings to the pendant. And this is an entire 4-piece collection. And I know we only have 6 minutes to talk about all 4 pieces, so I want to make sure you see them all. The pendant is 180-220 for $179.99. This looks to me like a frame, a locket, an antiqued piece that I found at a special discovery.
Well, and you would have, because this original piece, Caitlin, you still have my phone over there? Yeah. Let me see it for 1 second.
Oh,
I'm
she's
gonna show
diving into the
everybody
phone.
something, because this will be a little fun for everybody. I'm going
Okay.
to show you the ring.
Okay.
you take this ring.
Okay, so
while
the
I
pendant,
find.
while you find that, we'll talk
Yes.
about the pendant real
Okay.
quick. It is an 18-inch chain for you with a 3-inch extender. As far as sizing goes, of course, you're able to see it's a good inch from top to bottom, a perfect square, and this is an enhancer. So what that means is you're able to remove this from the chain that is included, and you can put it on any other piece of jewelry that you have, framed and beveled, so it will fit as a comfort fit. And as always with Dallas's pieces, you have the DP insignia on the back. Could you just look at Dallas's face for a minute? Because she not even talking. She's looking at her phone. She's scrolling for the picture.
You know
But
what's
look
funny?
at that smile
You
on
know
her
what's funny
face.
is I just scrolled through and saw the original earring because I'm now making that entire set in
Where is
pink.
the original earring?
Well, just hang on. I have to show you this other thing first.
Okay, how
because
many
it's-
pictures in that phone, lady?
Wait for it.
Is there like 10,000? Oh. Oh.
Okay.
Is that you?
Yep.
Oh, you guys get ready.
Get ready for this.
Okay.
If you can show this.
Woo!
Okay, so
Dang,
that's
girl.
me with short red hair.
I love
it's
your
a
dark
sepia
hair.
tone, but look at what I'm wearing.
Okay.
This was an ad for one of the highest end jewelry stores in Chicago, Illinois.
Uh-huh.
It is black onyx, coral, and white diamonds, and this set made me make the Art Deco ring.
Let's move to the ring, shall we?
I'm telling you that history is repeating itself for all the times that I modeled everyone else's jewelry. I'm now taking inspiration from those pieces
Oh, I love
and
it.
actually bringing them to life in my own special way.
The
so
ring is
I can't believe that
18026.
this is in my phone because of something that happened on Mother's Day. So
Was
yeah.
are you just gonna leave that there? Like, you can't just say it's in my phone because it's something that happened from Mother's Day.
Well, it's there is a photo
Hi,
of my
Tiffany.
mother
Hi, Mom.
very, very much like that photo, and I don't want to talk about it because I'll cry.
Right.
So let's
move on. Here,
I really
you
will
hold this
cry.
ring.
I'm going to hold the ring. I'm going to hold the ring, but
know
I
what?
look a lot like my mom,
You know, and I had someone too
and I
because
miss her.
my mom, we celebrated 15 years like 10 days ago, and she passed away right before Mother's Day as well. And her best friend, who still follows me and we're still very good friends, she texted me the other day. She's like, "You are the spitting image of your mother," and I miss her. For me, I miss the sound of my mom's voice, listening to
You
her.
know,
on the
I
answering
got my
machine.
voice from my mom.
Your voice is so sexy.
And mine ended up a little deeper than hers, but there was a lot of this thing where my mother would answer the phone and they would say, "Dallas," and she would say, "Yes."
Yes.
And it was terribly frightening for me. You know?
I'm like-
and I started telling people, ask me a question that she wouldn't know.
Oh,
You know,
wow.
so that I could, let everyone know that's my mom.
$159.99.
Isn't this fabulous?
Okay, we've got to scoot along.
I know, I know.
There's such an antique feel to this. I think Erte. I think a specific time
Ooh,
period.
that's
Great
a
Gatsby.
great term to
Don't
think
you
about
think?
Erte. All of that
Yeah.
artwork and how fabulous it was.
Yes.
Very, very 20s.
Yes,
That's what that was. Very
absolutely.
20s.
All right,
Yeah.
remember, all of the pieces are available for you today. 1-800-219-220-222 and 216. We're going to continue throughout this show with Dallas Prince. Ooh, we are moving and grooving. We got to get
We
going,
are.
Jamie. 'Cause,
Yes.
Okay, we're going to speed shop through the next couple pieces, okay? So you ready, set, run. We've got Proselyte and gems for you as we continue on. Reminding you, Dallas has 2 more final hours of shows, and if you missed our shows earlier, go online to evine.com. We do have, okay, so we're not doing Proselyte. Okay, we're going to
18 and 19.
Squash
Squash Blossom.
Blossom, yes. So let's begin with the earrings, 179,865. They're $329.99. We also have a pendant, which is 179,866. Take it away, my love.
Okay, Squash Blossom. Earlier in our previous show, I showed you a carved Squash Blossom turquoise pendant and earring set. But in doing that set, I found another way to do piecemeal with white pristine and Sleeping Beauty turquoise. This is insanely gorgeous. But all of these pieces were cut to fit in this design that I decided to do separate pieces to create the squash blossom. It turned out uniquely different than anything else,
Oh,
right?
I adore it. Now,
Isn't that amazing?
if you like the look of this squash blossom, because it's done for you in the beautiful white pristine blossom petals, squash blossoms we often think of just done in turquoise.
Right.
Dallas and I had a pair of earrings and a pendant in our show last hour.
So gorgeous.
That was the opposite. That was the all turquoise and all the carving. So go back to evine.com and type in Dallas Friend Squash Blossom and see what we had for you there. Let's move to the pendant, 179866. 18-inch necklace with the 2-inch extender. I do love the beadwork that is done on this necklace, and you've got that same breath of fresh air.
This one also, you know, whenever I do an enhancer bell, it just means that you have options. You can put it on anything else, on another necklace. If you have any of the white agate necklaces, bead necklaces, or white pearls, I think it would be stunning on that, even black spinel. But this is my new chain that's on this necklace, and I love this beaded chain.
So good.
You're also going to get that. That's a bonus as far as
Yes.
I'm concerned on this.
So as you're looking at these, both of these are on value pay today. I love the fact that we are offering you these options, because when I think about squash blossom, Jay, I'm just going to move it right on in. I want to think about
Please
turquoise.
do.
And so the last item that we're going to share with you in our show is the Sleeping Beauty turquoise and gem bangle bracelet. Your item number is 178587. Your choice of the 7.5 or the 8 1/4. This is something unlike anything that you have done before. I feel like it's individual medallions or individual crowns in a fabulous bangle.
I like it that you like this, but you know what this is?
What?
That's an Etruscan bangle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Will you put it on? Will you hold one?
Yes.
Let's do it. All right,
Okay.
go for it.
So the larger one fits me.
Okay.
The smaller one will fit
Well,
you.
let's see.
So the medallions are every other stone, and those have an oval Sleeping Beauty turquoise in them. There you go. So there's the oval in the medallion. And then in between that is a round one that has a beaded halo. All the edges on this are all beaded. I mean, there's so much to see in this gorgeous bangle. I love how this turned out. The medallions are all scroll work, but not open scroll work. They're closed as Etruscan should be.
Fantastic. So here's what we want to share with you. Of course, our online live shows are real fun, more relaxed, as you can tell. I'm barefoot, and we give Jamie a hard time, and we don't ever know where we're going to next. We take our cards and we kind of do that, right? But what we do is we give you a real fun behind-the-scenes way to get to know your favorite guests, to have a little bit of life, to shop for items that we're not able to show you on the air because of limited quantities, or they're $23,000 plus. Just saying. Sorry, did I pull that out of your shot? And this ring is, shall we show you, on the cover of
Prism Magazine.
Prism Magazine.
There we go.
Well, we want to thank you so much for tuning in for this edition of Evine Online Live. Jay, when are we coming back with another show, my friend?
Friday.
All right.
1 o'clock or 12 Eastern.
You think you can make it for that whole show?
As if I had a choice. Listen, Margie was tuning in for the first time. She's loving your collection. It's the first time she said she's seeing it. Have a wonderful day, Margie. Thank you to Tiffany and Lori and HB and Jamie and Joe and Barbara and everyone who said hello.
Thank you.
We'll see you later tonight live. Final 2 hours. Love you, baby.
Yes.
Bye. Mwah. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.